you should know that the aftermath of the sound that you heard will give you me, or it will give you the hottest, the freshest, the Red Carpet Show, and that is what is on now. So strap up. The next 1 hour is just going to be full of fun because I'm here. I'm going to be giving you everything that you would love. Don't forget, Flashback Monday today, we have something very exciting, the greatest album ever made. You want to know who? All you got to do is just stick and stay. And I told you about the interviews I already have, right? I have this one great hip-hop boy who has turned from consciousness to commercial. And then I also have one of the finest stylist media presenters you can have who has been nominated for a great award coming up this weekend. All bundled up just for your relaxation as you chillax. Just enjoy me on your TV screens. The name is IB, and this is the hottest, this is the freshest, this is the Red Carpet Show. We'll be on full throttle when we come back from this breather. And if you were in the room, you will attest to the presence of the Lord in that auditorium. Well, if you missed out, it's rather unfortunate that you have to wait for 2019 to heal experience with our Imam. We don't know who she's going to be bringing, but definitely it is going to be an excitement. And then also on Saturday, something very important happened for the movie industry. It's a week-long celebration. I'm talking about the Black Star International Film Festival. It started in the morning at the Silverbird Cinemas, and then in the evening at Sandbox. That was where all the excitement was, and that was where my focus was. It was the Black Star International Film Festival Emerging Artist Concert, and you should have come see talent that you might not have seen. Well, our cameras captured it, and this is what happened on that stage over there at Sandbox Beach Resorts.
I get good response. I get a little bit of shock that people don't really think someone my age would do this. And I've been working towards the stagecraft as well to make it the best I can be. So, and the response also just motivates me. Sometimes even just me with dance moves. I don't know how it works, but then it just motivates me. It makes me more free. I get more comfortable on stage as the responses get better.
People Bona gets this inspiration from the day-to-day life, you understand? 24 hours we all we get. So the same time you get, the same time maybe I get. That's the stuff I'm normally talking about. Like most of the time if you listen to my songs, they're not like highly commercial. I'm trying to talk about things that are there, things that are really happening. Sofumoko, Devil is a Liar. You know, like it goes on and on. Yeah.
Well, it's Vibe Song, and you should know that I got all the vibes here if you're looking for events that you missed over the weekend. Well, our ride for events finally ended us at Trade Fair, the Fantasy Dome, where Glow was having the Laughter Fest 2018. And this was the first of many that they are going to have, but this one was for comedians. And there was a surprise act. She's said to be the richest DJ in Africa, right? So at the Fantasy Dome, at the Laughter Fest 2018, these were the comedians who were paraded on the stage together with DJ Kapi. Hello, how are you doing? Oh, no, don't go away. You
said you want to interview her.
Yes. No, I didn't want to interview her. I wanted to interview
her.
Come again?
You said her.
Did I say you?
No.
What did I say?
Her. You didn't say you said her.
So I said what?
Her. Every show we've been on is a big show. We treat every show with all seriousness. So we can't say this is a small show. It's a big show.
Me say we go perform, people go laugh. They finish, go house. Tomorrow they go to work. We are still in the economy.
Gone are the days when we used to dance normal. Now if you don't have attitude, you cannot dance. If you are not mentally unstable, you cannot dance. Today I have dressed fine. So I want to behave fine. My name is Jacinta Okansi. I'm a Nigerian and I'm a small girl looking for a big God. All the big gods in the house, make some noise! Why? How come the big God sound is coming from the back?
no training.
English language is for them and our girls. They are not used to compliments. I can meet a Ghanaian girl and I ask to tell her, baby, you're beautiful. And she says, oh, stop it. Try to tell a woman from Mbokolo you're beautiful. She will ask, who told you? They are not used to compliments. You can look at a Ghanaian woman and say, oh my God, I love your hair. And she says, yeah, it's Brazilian. Ask a woman from Mbokolo, oh my God, I love your hair. She will say, which one?
This girl, I was just doing it. This hammerhead of horror will kill me. Why do Nigerian girls do that? Imagine a Nigerian girl doing it to Shatawale. Oh, this one will take like Tomo will kill me. Crazy. And I went to Nigeria for the first time. Let me show you something. Ghana and Nigeria, we are the same. No difference because we were both colonized by the British. That is why when we go to the embassy, they ask us stupid questions. I'm sitting in front of you and you're asking me, so where are you going to? I'm going to Burkina Faso. Don't ask another stupid question. So if you go to London, would you come back? If I want to come back, where will I go? You know my family will go to poison me. Are you mad? Second, Nigeria, Ghana, our currency is the same. It's useless. £5, you can buy a shirt, trouser, belt, and a brand new house with £5. 5 cities, plantain chips.
When you catch African man like this, don't blink. If you blink, it don't go. So you blink like you say, you, I caught you. Blinking. Now so you go hold your hand and ask me, did you see my husband? I was holding him. My wife said, what was that on that screen? So that's what you people do. I said, I don't know what they talk about. You mean you don't know? I said, I don't know. Did you not see the text messages? I said, oh, not text. I thought it was subtitled. Only because I understand English, I was not reading. Anything to bail myself out of the situation. Guys, you must clear your phone because you can't even control what gets into these days. So even some girls who remember to they just show adverts for you. And the reason is simple. Why? Sex is powerful. Very sweet, But the destiny don't finish. They are public nuisance. Sex is powerful. Do you have any idea how powerful sex is? Yes. Sex is so powerful. It's the only sin in the Bible with two versions: fornication and adultery. It's the same thing, but two versions. So that was our excitement there at the Fantasy Dome. So I told you earlier on, if you are a lover of hip-hop, stick and stay tuned. Let's go for this breather. When we come back, I'll give you a reason why, if you're a lover of hip-hop, you should stick and stay. You're welcome back from the breather, and you're still on the hottest and the freshest on the Red Carpet Show. And I told you that I'm going to be having an interview with someone who has style, and it's all because of what is happening this weekend. You want to know what is happening? Just take a look at this.
The stage is set for West Africa's most prestigious awards that celebrate great men. Bigger, better, and more exciting. The 3rd Annual Emmy Africa Awards comes off on the 18th of August, 2018 at the Kempinski Hotel, Gold Coast City, with thrilling performances from the legendary musician Daddy Lumba and the Joromi hitmaker from Nigeria, Simi, and many other great acts. Visit EmmyAfrica.com or at Emmy Africa on all social media platforms for more information. Gold sponsor: Land Rover, DVO, Dominion Petroleum, Empire Domos.
Kempinski Gold Coast Hotel this Saturday. You know what is happening. It's the 3rd edition of the Emmy Africa Awards. And this man that I'm going to introduce to you, who is seated, I mean, he's looking all bourgeois and stuff. That is him. He has been nominated for Man of the Year style. No other person than my own colleague, Nat. How you doing, bro?
Good to be here. Good to be here. You look good, man. I like the The black and white theme, man.
Well, which I know best.
There's a party happening after here or something.
You tell me. You tell me. So
yeah, good to be here, man.
Third time in the row.
Yeah. Is the second actually?
There's a second.
Second, yeah,
okay.
Sure.
You MC the first one.
Yes.
You're nominated for the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
You MC. You skipped the second one.
Sure. I was nominated.
You're nominated for the second one too. You're nominated. So 3 nominations in a row.
Now we're even losing count.
Please don't lose count. You need to keep the top
okay,
one.
so I think for the first one I hosted it.
You hosted
the second one I was nominated for Man of the Year style,
okay.
and then this year I'm been nominated as well. I'm hosting this year.
You're hosting this year as well.
Sure.
So tell me, all these. I mean, Glitz last year too. You had a nomination for almost a similar category.
Yes.
In Glitz.
Yes, yeah. Media Personality of the Year. I've been nominated for the Glitz Awards this year.
This year too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Taking all the accolades, man. So that's not fair, man.
Thank you.
Tell me, what statement does it make to you with all these coming around you?
Look, I always
man of the year.
I always say something. What you see on the outside is something that is inborn, and it's something that's deep within. And all it just takes is for every individual to look within themselves and bring out whatever it is that's in them. And I guess that there's a lot of appreciation of color within me. There's a lot of appreciation of beautiful things. There's a lot of appreciation of branding oneself and giving oneself a certain image. And I guess that that's what I've done, basically. And of course, you're doing all of this while you appreciate yourself the way you are. Let's put this in context. It's not to say that when you're not living healthy and you put on weight and you have to shed it, you say, oh, you accept yourself the way you are.
No.
You know that when you're within a certain weight category, it's dangerous for you going forward. You know, it affects your heart, your heartbeat, and all of these things are just intertwined. You understand me? So we have to place all of the things in context. I say all of this because, in our industry, you have people, there's a very big tendency to be fake and try to be somebody else and try to look like somebody else and try to put out what somebody else has already put out.
It's been a norm for a lot of people.
Because look, the shape of my head and that of yours are totally different. The only thing is that when we have a bald, we look better, So I don't have any business going to put on a punk hairstyle.
No.
I don't have no business going to do dreadlocks.
No.
Because look, I'll be a disaster if I do dreadlocks.
So what you're telling me is you keeping fit is not only for you to look good in what you wear, but it's also for you to look good in health-wise.
Yes, and you need to be healthy as well. Look, we all walk back and forth. We hear some of the stories of some of our very young friends who pass on, just because they developed a condition which they could have controlled during the time when they were alive. So like I said, it's in context. You need to live healthy as well, and you need to, it's not to say that I adhere to all of the rules.
At times you veer off a little bit,
and
then you're whipped back into shape. So I like you. I've seen you being nominated. I want to vote for you. How do I vote for you?
Well, it's *713 *714# and just follow the prompts. It's
*713 *7.
Yeah, *713 *714#.
Okay.
And then you just follow the prompts till you get to my category, Man of the Year style, and just choose Nathaniel Attor, and that's it. And I mean, I must say that I'm very grateful. I put a post on my Instagram page @CitizenAttor on Instagram. I put a post there the other time, and I said, look, I'm very grateful to all of my fans, all of the people who follow me on a daily basis and get inspired by what I do and my look and what I put out there. Without them, I'm nothing. You see, we have an audience now. People are watching us all over, and that's the reason why we have this show. Without the eyes, we are not there. So for me, all of the people who followed me and have given me the encouragement, some physically and some in spirit, I very much appreciate. And look, if we win it, well, we'll dedicate it to them.
Who are you in this category with?
Well, am I supposed to be thinking about that?
What will it mean to you?
For the Emmys, I remember Stephen Appiah is in there, or Chiame Kwame is in there, and then another name. Sorry, it's escaped me.
But Chiame Kwame, Stephen Appiah.
So I tell you what, we're very good friends, and every time when we all see each other, Charlie, you look good, oh Charlie, this one there, and we keep having these kinds of conversations all the time, almost all the time. So the other time, Ochama Kwame was here in the office and he was like, "Oh, Charlie, you too, you worry too much. Charlie, you are holding my award. You are holding my award." We had a very good laugh about it. But hey, it's good to know that we've got here in this country, we've got our own set of people who are leading the charge when it comes to appreciating who we are and putting what we do out there. Let me quickly go through this.
Yes,
okay, so
take me through it.
I'll tell you something. For the very first time in a long time, I deviated from wearing Ghanaian-made shoes. So these are Italian. Okay. These pants were made here.
In Ghana.
Okay. I love the cuts. I love the precision. You know, I love the size of my turn-ups. I had them done just the way I wanted them. Okay. So that when you're standing, your shoes, they don't necessarily hang.
Okay.
Okay. Because I do not necessarily want anybody to see my socks, okay? But I want them to be right above the shoes. And
Just
there's
on
always
top
a
of it.
strategy to. There's always a strategy to that. Okay, yeah. This is a Ralph Lauren. Yeah,
Okay.
you know. But the most important of them is that this is made right here.
And you
Obia
keep-
Beats and Accessories, and this is fabulous. Look, the other time, a few days ago, I met somebody and they were like, "Look, I need one of these like ASAP." You know. And so it's important that as we do all of this, we also promote our industry. We promote the people who make stuff for us. And look, if I'm to draw myself back to the last few award ceremonies, I mean, I'm talking about the Emmys, the glitz and all of that.
Yeah.
Almost every time I've turned up in apparel that was made here. I know you won't believe it. I know you won't believe that there is this level of quality and creativity here, but the people are here. So, for me, what is important is that let's get it happening. Let's wear us, let's eat us, let's project us, because we have only us.
And let's be us.
Yeah, let's be us, bro. You know, because...
Well, honestly, I'm loving everything I'm seeing. I'm loving the fact that, Charlie, you're soaring high. I'm loving the fact that you are even of the belief that nomination alone is the win-win for all of us.
Thank you.
Bruv, I'm praying and hoping that come Saturday, apart from you having the mic, holding the mic to MC the whole event, you will hold the mic to say thank you and show appreciation after taking the flag.
That'll be a good one. That'll be a good one. And so, hey, star 713, star 714 hash. And of course, our man George Addo Jr. has also been nominated
Yes,
for
it was
the Man
you
of
and
the Year
George.
Communication. So he's in there, and I'm rooting for George big time. George Addo Jr., same thing. Star 713, star 714 hash, and then you follow and look for George Addo Jr. at the Man of the Year Communication category. It'll be good to bring, you know, those two awards back home here. It'll be a good feeling.
I'm looking forward to having you here next week Monday with the plaques.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to that.
That'll be good. Yeah, with a few bottles to pop and all.
Oh yeah, we are going to be popping here. Bro, thank you for passing through.
Hey,
Thanks
my
for
pleasure.
passing. And talking about Chami Kwame, have you heard his? Well, no, it is not out. He has an upcoming album. Over the weekend,
I need to drive by the studio to go and have a sneak peek.
Bruv, you need to. Over the weekend, I was with him. I had the pleasure of listening to some. Man, I think Ghana should be ready.
Hey, big ups to you. Okay, that's how we do it, you know.
Man, I think Ghana should be ready for the Made in Ghana album. And once again, thank you. But who was your designer?
Okay, so I have a couple of them, and I need to go through. But the person who mostly does a lot of my suits nowadays is Cecil Morton. He's one of the two head designers at Dan Morton. Dan Morton has actually passed on. The legendary Dan Morton has passed on. He'll be buried, next 2 weeks on the 25th of August. This is one of the two pioneering, Savile Row trained Ghanaian tailors. And Dr. Kwame Nkrumah sent himself and Mr. Kwashi of Kwashi Tailors to Savile Row to train. And he's held this tradition all of these years. And it's amazing. You know, the other time I placed a little tribute on there. And a lot of people came in and said, look, he made suits for my dad. He made suits for my wedding. And,
these are his
And what
sons.
I love about Cecil Morton is that Cecil listens. You know, he has his professional, he gives it the professional look. And, the other time, let me let this out. So the other time, so I send in a fabric and I say, okay, I want this. I want to have this kind of effect. And then he goes through with it and then he says, Nathaniel, you know something? Get me another fabric. I'm sorry. Something went wrong. So I want to correct it. Okay, so I go and wear the suit and I don't really see what
anything
he sees,
wrong with it.
He has the technical eye. I mean, I'm not yet trained to do suits. Okay. I mean, I wear them well and I analyze them well, but I'm not trained yet. I can do some few sketches here and there as well, but I'm not professionally trained to do suits. And then I go in there, and he says, oh, you know something? Let's get a button, let's put it through, and let's, and you will be surprised. I mean, look, we probably should have got that shot here. And everybody is crazy about it. So I wore it for the first time to host an event for Republic Bank.
Okay.
And the managing director, Mr. Anthony Jordan, was like, hey, this is such a sweet, clean suit. And look, I felt good. You know when you look good, you feel good.
Which one do you like better? To look good or feel good? Quick one.
Feel good is always the best because, you know, it overrides looking good.
Wow. Nat, thank you so very much for being here. And also many thanks going out to Maison Hardman, who has also been nominated for Man of the Year Designer, who, as my designer, he suits me up every single day that you see me and you love it. I'm glad that you love it. Now, I've been talking about the fact that if you're a fan of hip-hop, you will love what I am coming to do today. Well, I have the greatest hip-hop album ever made by Nas, that is Illmatic, today on Flashback Mondays. And then also, I have a conscious hip-hop boy who has now turned a commercial hip-hop boy. I don't know why he turned from consciousness to commercial, and is also going to be here on the show. But for now, let's go for this music video. I'm talking about his new joint called Odo Lastic, and it features Fareed. Let's go for it.
sugar darling, my friend me sweetie, my friend no order, my friend me nana, my friend no bobo. Obo me domu na mindia, obo ma sempo na mintia, idana junso na mimbaya, idana junso na mimbaya, obo me domu na mindia, obo ma sempo na mintia, akoshe baby ya odowo, odowo.
So that is a Dolastic you saw by Medical featuring Fareed. And Medal featuring Fareed. And I have them here in the studio. Charlie, what's up? Yade. I need nothing.
Hey, you spoiled
Hey,
it.
you could vanish me.
I forgot I got lost you. But
You lied.
I have lost.
You lied. We lost our Charlie, Metal. So I heard you were a conscious, go hard.
Yeah.
Like you just hit hard rapper, but there's been a lot. I can see a lot of softness in there. Odolastic. Is it the track, or you've totally taken a turn around?
Oh no. Like I'm diverse. Like regardless what music it is, what genre it is, we keep it diverse and we keep it like we are very very should I say. We are very very conscious with the music, not only with the lyrics. I mean, production comes in and everything. So it's a whole package. It's a whole package, yeah. But there's still consciousness on some songs. I was conscious enough to do all the last with Farida.
There's some consciousness in the Odo answers.
You see that a lot of consciousness in there.
Okay, so you decided to put Farida on. Are you in the same, units or label, or you know yourselves, or you just happen to know him somewhere, you felt his vibe and you were like, Charlie, I know this vibe, this is positive for the Odolastic, so let me put it on.
Yeah, first of all, I'll say, yes, we are a unit. We are going to outdoor our label very soon.
Okay.
And Farid has been someone I've been working in the studio with for a long time. I mean, even before we started making songs together, we recorded at the same studio. It was Q Studio. Shout outs to P Wizzo. Shout outs to everybody affiliated with Q.
You've been going?
Exactly.
He is my man.
Exactly. Shout outs to P Wizzo. Shout outs to Kankam.
Kankam is...
Shout outs to the whole Q. Shout outs to David Carter.
Kankam is always pulling me to come to the studio in Nashoma.
Yeah, his new song Good Lovin' is mad.
It's just on point.
It's on point. So working in the studio, we had that vibe. And so Odolastic for a song, which is not like the first of our collaborations, Odolastic, we consciously wanted to actually make a high life song, exactly, and the languages had to flip on the song.
Okay.
So Tree Hausa, and he did awesome on the song. So it's actually a very it's a collaborative joint. You understand exactly.
Farid, how's it working? Well, that's not the first time you're working with him, anyways. But this particular one, when both of you are hardcore conscious rappers and you decide to go outdoor, high life, a little laid back, something for the ladies. How different was it?
Oh, it's smooth. I mean, there's not a...
Right, you know what I will make you do for me? I bet come out your cap so the girls will go see that nice guy. I bet come out, I bet, you know me, so.
Cool.
I bet, good.
What's up?
So how was it working on Odolastic?
It was very smooth, man. It was very smooth and cool because Medal is dope. Medal is very talented. So when we got in the studio, it just flowed very easy. Like,
so there was that natural chemistry of
and the beat.
flowing.
You made the beat. So the beat caused the problem.
Inspiration, exactly.
Well, the one who caused the inspiration is here. It's rather unfortunate you can't see him. He has the phone and his video.
Shout out to Salak.
I bet you do attend the phone and I make people see your face here. That's the video. Okay. So now Odolastic. The rest of the tracks, I don't know whose album is going to be, whether yours or his. Are you going to be working as a duo, or you go your separate ways, do your separate thing? Every time you have to come back together, you come back together again.
Yeah, that's actually how it's going to be. We are still separate artists, and we will come together to make a song when necessary. Like Odolastic, like I said, the plan was outdoor as it has been now. So but we are separate artists. The label we are forming, we are going to be run as separate artists. Like exactly, Medal is different, Farid is different. Medal is different. When it's necessary, we'll come together, make a song.
So this is not going to be first of its kind.
We just came together to make good music.
Good music. This is not going to be the only time people are experiencing the two of you.
No, not at all.
This
is not our first joint together, actually.
Okay.
Nothing Day, we dropped Nothing Day very early this year.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is the second we are dropping. So,
you drop. Yeah. Who did the video? Who shot the video for you?
Big shout outs to Dylan and Score.
Yeah, man.
Bad
guys.
There's actually their first touch in Ghana here. They are going to show. They are going to show us more of their works and
I mean, your project was the first.
Of course,
their first touch here in Ghana. They are here in Ghana. They are awesome guys. They are very talented. Like you can see, Odolastic is a very great video, and they are also affiliated to the label we are going to bring out. So it's going to be greatness.
Big.
Commercially, you think this song is going to be viable in the industry here on the market?
What do you think about that?
I like it. No, man, brother, I like it. But you see, I am not the people you're targeting. I'm not everybody in the target. So you know who you're targeting, and you know whether it's going to dawn on them for them to download it, for them to buy it, for them to even want to follow. You think it is going to get to them right like you wanted to?
Of course, bro. Of course, man. We dropped Odolastic. We premiered it on Saturday, and since its release, like the response has been massive. Very, very awesome. So yeah, I believe.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's good. The feedback is good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you heard them. That was Metal and Fareed on Odolastic. You just saw the video. First time that the people who shot the industry have ever worked here. Now coming into this industry, you already know the challenges in this industry. Charlie, the challenges there. It. What is the plan to meet all these challenges, or just better still, to get over all these hurdles?
I'll say the best thing we've done for ourselves is to understand to work as a unit. Regardless what the storm is, like if you have, like they always say, a few heads are better than one.
Yeah, togetherness.
You understand? So togetherness is what we've learned. So Odolastic is one. Odolastic is a project made by friends who understand how to make business together. Dylan, the video directors, and they are cool. They're people we hang out with. You'll see me with them on a regular. But then we've understood that, I mean, it's business. We are trying to set it up well. So we working as a team is how we plan on overcoming the obstacles in the industry.
There are lots of rappers here in Ghana. A lot of rappers in the industry. Not all of them are seeing light at the end of the tunnel. Are you going to put a torchlight at the end of the tunnel to see some light, or you're going to make the sun shine? Or you're working at it to make the sun shine?
Of course, we are working at it. And as you said, you should know your audience. You should know your target market. So we know all these things. We have a team. We analyze a lot. So yeah, trust me.
Who are your target markets? Who are you targeting?
The whole world.
The whole world.
Everybody.
Everybody.
Odolastic
everybody. Some girl they tell me say, you need to hear you for us, so speak up.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, then just whisper.
She just say my voice hello is here.
It's scary now. You have something else for her.
Oh, I do.
Exactly. Well, reason I don't know who your best rappers are here in Ghana. You, Metal.
Best rapper here in Ghana.
Your favorites, not the best. Your favorites.
My favorites. My favorites.
Yes. You have a lot of favorites.
Yeah, I have a lot of favorites.
Give me three.
Three
of your top favorites.
Top favorite. Payday is one. Fareed is one.
Okay.
And who else? Who's the last one?
Charlie.
They plenty. Right now some names. It's crazy. There are a lot of rappers. Gemini, Cyril, there's J-Town, there's T-Flow, there's Kofi Kinata, there's a lot of rappers. I respect
Metal, you're going to be stubborn by it. I can't say give me three. You teaching.
Yeah, they play together.
And yourself?
Yeah.
Yourself?
Yeah, Medal is part, definitely. Charlie. Payday, South Korea is good. Yes, Edem, shout out to Edem, big bro. EL is good. Charlie. Strongman, T-Flow.
Pop Skinny say he'd be the best rapper in the country. Pop Skinny.
Pop Skinny say
he's the best rapper in the country. Nobody Charlie they see him back if he start fire.
Yeah.
He is? You side with that?
Until he's challenged, he is.
Until he's challenged?
Yeah, because
by what he said.
By what he said.
So you believe that it's when someone says something, throws a challenge out there, someone should step up to it. Other than that,
I mean, to his view, he knows he's the best. You can't take that away from him.
But I'm asking for your view, from your point of
view. I think I look out for everybody. Like, I'm not really somebody who's actually looking out for the best out of the lot. If it's my dream that everybody will do good. You understand? So out of the lot, I think Pop Skinny has credentials in the game. So he's not like a new act. We all know Pop Skinny is. So yeah, if he says that he's legit to say that.
Okay, well, bro, thank you so very much for passing through, and I'm so grateful that you were able to pass through.
Thank you very much.
Odolastic, I'm praying that the next time that you come, or the next time I hear you coming here, you're bringing something, or the album will be ready.
Exactly.
Okay, Amen. Let's take another look at Odolastic. When we come back, then I'll let you in on. Okay, no, don't let us go for the video. Let's go straight into the greatest hip hop album ever done. And this was titled Illmatic by NAS, Nostradamus.
The upcoming album Illmatic is the latest creation from rapper Nas.
It's like a person like him only comes along once in a lifetime.
Nas is like the Afrocentric
eccentric Asian, half man, half amazing. Cause in my physical, I can express through song. Delete stress like Motrin, then extend strong. I drink my wet with Medusa, give her shotguns in hell. From the split that I lived in hell, it ain't hard to tell.
The 20-year-old Nas is a product of one of the largest and toughest housing projects in New York City, Queensbridge Houses, aka The Bridge.
The bridge is very well, 365 days a year.
It's full of crime, full of all this crack, drugs, all of that, just like every other ghetto. And it's the foundation right here, you know what I'm saying? My foundation, where I started at, where I grew up at, 40 side of Vernon, you know what I mean?
The album Illmatic has brought together some of the top hip-hop producers.
We're in the laboratory right now, you know what I'm saying? Just finished the LP, Illmatic, got Primo, my man Jungle, Killer B, LES, Q-Tip, and my man Lost Professor. It's Illmatic.
Well, I just want to hit him with some old nasty, you know what I'm saying? Just like an ill beat, like something that, just some old spooky, like mystic type thing, you know what I'm saying? Cause he kind of hits me like that, you know what I'm saying? Like a monk or something, like a ghetto monk.
See you on the next VI. I gave you my Duke's loop for kicks plus into flicks. Your brother's buck wildin' in 4 main.
One Love is a song dealing with his people, his man who's locked up. And if you listen to the things he's saying and the way he kicked it, you know what I'm saying, you can tell you it's something that he obviously been through or is going through, you know what I'm saying?
One Love is butter. That's gonna go along, for real.
I like One Love and Represent.
It's a positive song, and plus it's an homage, you know what I'm saying? And the way he did it was just ill.
Jewels in his skull that he could sell if he chose. Words of wisdom from Nas, try to rise up above. Keep an eye out for Dick, shorty, rock One Love. Back to the grill again, the grill again.
Nas popped up on the video scene first in MC Search's Back to the Grill Again. But on halftime, the MC world took notice.
He has a lot of style, you know what I'm saying? He, not only lyric-wise, you know, like his person, you know what I'm saying? He has a lot of style. Oh, some of the tracks that I did are Halftime, One Time for Your Mind, and It Ain't Hard to Tell. It Ain't Hard to Tell. We did that long time ago, you know, and you know, we did it. It was like freaky for when we did it. You know, it was real freaky when we did it. You know, because it was like everybody was sleeping on, you know, the Michael Jackson sample and everything. You know, and we flipped it, and that was part of his demo. And you know, they wanted us to do it over, so we knocked it out.
It's yours. The world is yours. The world is yours.
And I was like, yo, what's that? And he was like, yo, that's my man Nas. So I said, yo, tell him I hit him with a track, man. I got something that'll fit just right for him. You know what I'm saying? And then I came up with the track, and we did it, and we put it on the album. It's called The World Is Yours.
The world is yours. The world is yours. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. The world is yours. The world is yours.
No, he came up with the hook, but I just did it over. You know what I'm saying? And I sung it over. And you know, whose world is this? The world is yours. The world is mine. It's mine. It's mine. You know, it's fat.
You want to get it, but you ain't gonna do nothing by sitting there. You gotta get up. You know what I'm saying?